So today we're gonna go through my ridiculous collection and do some declutter. As you can see, these are pretty bad. It's overflowing, and I want to, instead of let all of these just get expired in my collection, I want to pass on the still fresh, lightly used things to, another person, find them a new home, and keep a somewhat reasonable collection for a makeup lover. Let's start from complexion. I actually declutter pretty often, so all of these are actually things that I like. So it's gonna be hard, and that's why I am filming this process, because if it's only me doing this alone, I'm not doing a very good job. So yeah, let's do this together. I don't know if you can see, but these are actually an organizer from Muji, and they actually have dividers. But as you can see, how many foundation is overflowing in here. I took off the divider just to fit more in there. So my goal is put the divider back in and fit the foundations I am keeping just in that container. So let's begin. This one is the SUQQU foundation, the cream foundation. There's no way I am getting rid of this. So this is a keep. And this Lancome one. This maybe is a maybe pile. Like, I love this. It's such a good high coverage foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna decide it later. This Chanel foundation I am getting rid of. It's not for me. It clings onto my dry patches. It settles into my pores. So this is not for me, and it's pretty new. So yeah, finding this a new home. This is from the brand Lunasol, and is a quite famous Japanese department brand. And this foundation is actually like a skin tint. It's pretty light, and it looks so beautiful applied with your finger. And I am holding onto this. And the Armani foundation. Oh, this is the mixer I use, because this is a very like a medium, very olive shade. So it's good for me to mix with the foundation that is too light and not olivey enough. So keeping this. This is another maybe pile. It's lovely. It's such a good foundation. But I don't know, I have a lot of foundation that's similar to this, so this is a maybe. This and this two is a keep. These two are my favorite, like two of my favorite skin tint or like just very sheer coverage foundations. So keeping that. This is another maybe. The maybe pile is gonna be very, very huge. This is a very good moisturizing foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna decide later. This, I'm gonna get rid of this. I think this is just a little bit too full coverage for my liking these days. So yeah, this is finding a new home for that. And this Guerlain foundation. The bottle is super pretty, but it looks okay, just okay on my skin. So this is a pass. Passing on to another person. And this Dior one, I'm thinking to finding this a new home as well. The color is a little bit too dark and is a little bit too dry. I think if I want a matte foundation, I can just reach for their Forever Matte. So yeah, that's a declutter. The HUGE one. This is actually a very, very good foundation. I really love this. And I actually used like about this amount. So I don't know. This is a maybe pile. And this YSL foundation. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. It looks like it's like pretty empty, but I actually only used twice. And I don't think this is for me. It looks like just mediocre on my skin. So yeah, getting rid of this. This is another maybe pile. In my memory, this is pretty similar to the Schwimmer one, so I'm gonna decide which one to keep. This is a keep. I love Armani foundation, so those are staying. And this Dior one I am keeping. They look amazing on me. And this Armani foundation, I'm keeping all of my Armani foundations. This Burberry one, I feel like I only used once and I don't remember how I feel. Maybe that's the sign to declutter this. Yeah, it's pretty new. I think I bought this not even like half a year and I only used one pump of it. So it's pretty new and fresh. I will find it a new home. This is another maybe pile. This is by Terry. I think, yeah, this is a maybe pile. I'll decide later, depending on how this section is looking. This La Mer foundation is absolutely beautiful. Keeping this. And this Addiction foundation. I am thinking these two are pretty close. These two. I don't know, maybe I should only keep one of this, and I don't know which one to keep. Let me decide later. I'm just gonna like kind of dividing all of these foundation into different piles. This Addiction one is a little bit close to the other one, and I only use this one very lightly, so I'm getting rid of this one. This is another Addiction foundation I have. But I love this, and I actually used pretty, like you can see, like a decent amount of it. So I don't think I can like pass this on another person since I used pretty, big amount of it. So I'm just gonna keep this. The Pat McGrath foundation. My feeling is mixed with this one. I don't know, sometimes it looks amazing and sometimes it looks absolutely awful. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this. This is pretty new and I only used like 3 times. I don't remember. Very lightly used. Oh, this Chanel foundation. Everybody on YouTube, like the videos I watched, people don't like this. But this is, I love this one. I don't know why people don't like this. Keeping this. This is the Tom Ford foundation. I don't know, I think I'm gonna get rid of this because I never reached for it. No reasoning to keep it, and it's pretty new as well. Oh, I like this. I am keeping my Dior foundation. Another Armani foundation I'm keeping. This one I am keeping as well. This is pretty new and I really like this. And this is a mixer. So when a foundation is too deep, I mix this one in. So as a mixer, it's pretty handy. This one is just entered my collection like in Black Friday. So I think I'm still gonna like hold on to it and to see if this is good or not. And here is another container of foundations. This part is pretty hard because I love skin tints and these are pretty much all skin tints. Let me see which one I can get rid of. Like this one, is pretty old. I think I should just throw this away. Yeah, I think this is very, very old. Nobody should use this anymore. This foundation, it's very beautiful, but should I just keep this for that reason? This is a maybe pile. We'll decide later. This is a maybe pile as well. It's beautiful, but I don't know if I should keep this just for that reason. I think I want to hold on to my La Mer tinted moisturizer. This is a very, very beautiful skin tint. It's like a tinted gel cream. It's really like a gel, but I just never reach for it. I think it's a maybe pile. Keeping my Armani foundation. Keeping my Kojendo cream foundation. By the way, this foundation is a very similar formula to the SUQQU cream foundation. So yeah, I really love this. I think this is the one I'm gonna get rid of. It doesn't work for me. I don't know why people love it. As a skin tint, it looks super heavy on my skin, so getting rid of this. Getting rid of this By Terry one because I just never reach for it. And the It Cosmetics, I think I should get rid of this. I just never use it. And this one as well. It's very lightly used, so yeah, I think I should find this a new home as well. This one is very lightly used as well, but I do love this, so I think this is a maybe pile. And NARS, I don't have any NARS foundation anymore. I get rid of them because a lot of them don't work for me, but this is the one that I like. Maybe I should keep this. Yeah, let me keep this. I don't want to get rid of all of my skin tint. And this is a keep as well. This is more of a full coverage skin tint, and I really love it. So now you can see the container. Let me wipe this down. And putting the dividers back. These are actually pretty. This is how the container should be look like. So let's put this back. Oh, I forgot this pile. Okay. So these two are pretty old. I don't think I should hold on them to use them. I should throw them away. Like, they are amazing. They are very good. They are performing like a high-end foundation, but these are too old. Throwing them away. And these two are... yeah, I'm getting rid of these two because I just don't use them. And I am gonna holding on to my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. This is pretty good. And the Ordinary foundation. Actually, I want to use this more, so I'm gonna holding on to this right now. And I have a cream foundation. Actually, this is pretty nice. a pretty nice drugstore, a pretty nice Japanese drugstore cream foundation. So I am holding on to this. This is pretty affordable. So yeah, holding on to these. And you can see I put all of the foundation back. Like I'm keeping the foundation, I'm keeping back. Oh, another one. The Revlon one. This one I am getting rid of as well. So yeah, now let's look at this part. I put all of them back. As you can see, it's still looking pretty much. I still have quite a lot of foundations, but at least looking at this, I can breathe. And the maybe pile. I don't know. Like I said, I should decide from these two. I don't know. I said I should decide from these two. I don't know. Which one should I keep? Should I get rid of both? Oh my god, this is so... Oh. This is so hard. You know what? I'm getting rid of this La Mer foundation. It's nice, but since I don't reach for it that much, maybe I should just get rid of this. And all of these maybe piles, now I look at them, I just don't know, should I even keep any of these? Maybe I should just get rid of all of these. But I still cannot decide from these two foundations. I'm gonna get rid of this Tom Ford foundation. Okay, and I am gonna keep this one because I think I like this one better. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep. And now you can look at this section. Isn't that much better? I mean, how can you see it even? Can't find the angle too. Now look at this section. Isn't that better? And all of these I am getting rid of. I think that's 2/3 of my foundation. And I will count how many foundation I'm getting rid of and putting it on the screen. But you can see this big pile I'm getting rid of, and there's no way I can use them up, and they are pretty new. Most of them I think I bought within like half a year or a year. So yeah, finding this new home. My foundation pile just go from this to this, and I am quite proud of myself. And let's look at these like concealer, like some other like primers, like miscellaneous things. I actually don't have a lot of primers because I just don't use them. And there's no way I should hold on. Why there's more foundations? Okay, getting rid of this. And I think I think I want to hold on to this the Ordinary silicone primer. I want to try this more. I don't have this for a very long time, and I'm getting rid of this. This is too old. This is actually, can you even see it? This is a drugstore Japanese brand. It's called Integrate, and this is their flat skin maker. It's actually just a primer, a silicone primer. I don't use it, so getting rid of this. And this is a Charlotte Tilbury corrector. I am thinking, should I even keep this? And even though I don't have color correctors, I don't use them a lot. I think I should just find this a new home when it's still fresh, right? Okay, I'm getting rid of this. And I am holding on to this. This is a very high coverage concealer from Kevyn Aucoin. Keeping this. And this... Oh, there's more foundation. I don't know why. Why there's foundation everywhere? Okay, I want to look at if there's more foundations in this drawer. Let me look. Okay, there's more. There is more foundations. Okay. But I think now we don't have any foundations. Yeah, I think now we're done. Okay, so since there's more foundation, the Tom Ford one I am getting rid of. Not using this like at all, and the By Terry one the same. I want to keep this one, the RCMA, I think the cream foundation. These are pretty good, and I have different colors that I can also use as my concealer or what. I do like this one a lot, and it's very compact, don't take much space. And this is the SUQQU, this is their solid foundation. It's just a very firm, like cream foundation in a compact. These don't work on me. It looks super heavy on my skin, so I am getting rid of this. And I think I should use up this one instead of giving it to other people, because I use this up already. Like, I used some of this up already and it's like pretty used. I don't think I should pass on this on like to other people. So yeah, our declutter foundation pile just got a little bigger. Let's look at these primers and concealers. Like I said, there's not much in here, so I don't think it'd be very hard. And this Lunasol primer, I'm thinking, should I hold on to this? This is a maybe pile. And I am holding on to this. This is pretty new. I want to still try to, decide is this working on me or not. I'm still trying it. And I think that's all of my primers. Like I said, I declutter pretty often. I just decluttered my primer pile, so there's not much at all. And the concealers, I think I am getting rid of this SUQQU concealer, not because of other reason other than the color is just not for me. It's too dark. It's darker than my foundation, so yeah, getting rid of that. And I am keeping this Dior concealer. It's pretty good. And this is a maybe pile as well. I don't know if I should keep this or not. A maybe pile. And this is very cute. This is like a sample sized Dior concealer. It's just this, but it's in a different shade. I think I should hold on to this and just use it up, because it's just a sample size. And all of these concealers, I am keeping this. It's a pretty good concealer. It's from the same. It's a Korean brand. Oh, this is not the keep. Oh, this is the keep pile. Okay, let me just put the keep pile back into this container. I think I'm getting rid of this Jouer concealer. It's not like it's bad or anything. I just don't use it. Getting rid of this. And this is the Clé de Peau concealer. I think I should get rid of this because, yeah, just because I don't use it. And it's pretty new. And getting rid of this e.l.f. concealer. Again, don't use it at all. And maybe I should keep this Pat McGrath concealer. I think it's pretty good. And some more concealers. This I think I should keep because I use it pretty much, and I don't think I should like pass this on other people because like I said, I already used it a lot of times already. So yeah, keeping this. Fenty concealer. It's very good. It's very, very good. But should I just keep it because it's good? I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Again, don't reach for it. And this is the same. I just don't reach for it. I should just get rid of it. And the Color FX concealer. I think I want to hold on to this because this is this whole like range, whole line I really like. So yeah, holding on to this. I think I'm getting rid of this one because it's very hard to squirt out concealer. So yeah, just because of that, I'm getting rid of this. I think for the primer, since I just don't have primers that much, I don't think it's a big deal for me to, you know, keep this too. So yeah, I'm keeping this too. And I don't think keeping two like primers too bad. Oh, there's 3. Again, even 3, I don't think it's too bad compared to how many foundation I have. Putting back all of my keep piles. Okay, I am changing my plan and arranged the things a little bit differently. So now it's looking like this. I have my cream foundation and some mixers, foundation mixers in here, and my primer, 3 little primers here, and my concealer in this little section, and the rest of them are foundation. I think this little section makes a little bit more sense to me. So yeah, I think I am pretty success at this, like compared to how many I am getting rid of. I am getting rid of more than what I am keeping. Okay, let's look at the powders. Powder is very hard for me. Why there's more foundation? I just find 2 more foundation. Okay, I'm getting rid of this, okay? 2 cushion foundations. They are both too light for me, so yeah. Why there's foundation everywhere? I'm truly questioning myself. Here is some like powder foundations. I didn't count the powder foundations because I sometimes use them as a like setting powder, so I don't think that count. Let me see. So my plan for this drawer is I want to fit all of my complexion products and also my highlight and my like bronzer and contour and such. And previously, as you can see, this drawer is overflowing and there's no way I fit more things into here. And now I decluttered all of this big pile. I want to declutter more of these powders and yeah, like I said, make room for like highlight and bronzers. Okay, let me see. I think I am getting rid of this Bare Minerals powder just because I don't use it. And it's a pressed setting powder, and I am getting rid of this powder. It's a Clinique brand in Japan. It's actually pretty expensive, but I never use this, so yeah, because of that reason I'm getting rid of it. And this is, I just bought this, I'm still like trying it, so of course I'm keeping this. And I'm keeping this, it's a brand called Maquillage. Is under the Shiseido umbrella, and I really like this brand and their products. And this is a brand called HUGE, and I actually really like their powder foundations. But since I rarely reach for this, so I think I should just get rid of it. And this is a powder foundation I really like, and the compact is super beautiful. It's called Benefic. I think this is also a Japanese high-end brand under the Shiseido umbrella. And I really like this brand, and I used up one of their loose powders. It's super nice. I keep this, and the packaging is just too pretty. And I am keeping this SUQQU powder foundation. This is the best powder foundation I have ever used. It looks just as nice as liquid foundation, which never happens on my skin. So yeah, holding onto these. And this pile is also powder foundation, I think. I am getting rid of this. This is too dark for me. There's no other, like, nothing wrong with it. It's just too dark. And this Albion is also a Japanese high-end brand. I think it's under the umbrella of Kanebo. I'm not sure, but I actually really like this, and the compact is super cute. I don't know if you can see because it's super bright, but yeah, very cute compact. And Fenty, I think I should keep this because I think this is a pretty good brightening kind of powder that has a little bit coverage. Yeah, keeping this. And my Chanel powder. Should I keep this? Yeah, I think I want to keep this because it's a nice powder. I don't want to get rid of all of my powders because I actually use them up quite quickly. And some more. This Armani Luminous Silk Compact is super nice. I think this is better than the Charlotte Tilbury one. I don't know why nobody is talking about this and everybody only like that one. On my skin, this one looks better. And this is the Rouge Bunny Rouge powder. I don't know, should I keep this? I think this is a maybe pile. And this is KVD Beauty. I bought this when they are still Kat Von D, like cosmetics, or Kat Von D Beauty, I don't know. I think I should just keep this and use it up because it's a little bit old. But for powder, I don't mind to use like a little bit older powder because they don't really go bad, in my opinion. But I'm not comfortable enough to, like, you know, give this to someone else. So yeah, keeping that. And also keeping this, the Eclipse powder. It's a Korean brand. And this is pretty good. And I already used quite a bit of it. And I don't think I should pass on or like finding that a new home. And some more pressed powder. Keeping the Pat McGrath, and should I even keep this? Yeah, I'm keeping this. And I don't know, should I keep this or should I get rid of it? I think I should get rid of this powder. And getting rid of this powder as well. It's like a random powder I picked up at a like Japanese like makeup store. I don't even use it. And there's more. This is just a little compact, like you put powder in it. So I think having a compact like that is kind of handy. Holding on to that. This is a powder my friend gave me, so I'm keeping that for that reason. And this is a Chantecaille powder. To be honest, I don't like this. I don't think this looks nice on my skin. So I am getting rid of this. The La Mer pressed powder. I think I should get rid of this because I just don't use it. anymore. And the addiction powder, I think it's pretty nice and it's very convenient. Should I even keep this? I think I should get rid of this. And I mean, there's no way I give this to another person. This is the NARS powder. I mean, I already heat pan and I about to finish it. I'm just gonna keep it and finish it. And this is a Laura Mercier powder. It's a pretty nice powder and it's pretty freshly new, so I think I'm finding a new home for this. And there's more. But I think these three I am getting rid of. The Tom Ford one is the translucent finishing powder in 01 Alabaster Nude. This don't look very nice on my skin, so I think I should just get rid of it. And it's pretty new. And this Elegance powder. I mean, this brand, the packaging is just beautiful, but I never use it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. And the Fenty one, I never use it as well, so getting rid of it, I guess. So now is only loose powders left, I think. I want to get rid of all of these three HD powders, HD powders, because HD powder just don't work on me. I don't know why. It looks super drying and other makeup just don't adhere to my face super nicely. So yeah, getting rid of that. Oh, there's one more pressed powder. I'm keeping this, the By Terry powder is pretty good. And the Dior powder. To be frankly, I really like loose powder. I don't know if I should even like get rid of. I should get rid of this one. Don't look nice on my skin at all, and it don't even set my foundation. I don't know why. Like, it's a powder, it should set my foundation, but it don't even do that. So yeah, maybe I should get rid of this La Mer powder. It's super good. It's super nice. It's one of the best powder in my collection. But the reality is, it's too expensive that I feel like I don't want to use it. Which is kind of dumb, like I bought it. But yeah, because of that reason, I just never use it. So yeah, I think I don't want to just hold on to things because they are very good. Because they are very good products, they should be used, you know, they should be actually used up. So I think I'm finding a new home for this. Let me get a look at all of these. But I feel pretty good about the rest of them, so I don't think I want to getting rid of any of this. So yeah, I am putting this back into the container. I feel pretty good about this. I think looking at this, I know what I want to use, and I am pretty, you know, I feel like I'm not as cluttered with this pile than like I was before. So let me give you a better view of this. I think this is much better, much more organized, and I made room for highlight and bronzers later. And it's a pretty big room, so I think I can fit all of that in here. Especially I am planning to like declutter that two category as well. And all of these I am getting rid of. I feel so proud of myself. Instead of letting all of these amazing things, you know, just just be expired and getting old and disgusting in my collection. I'm finding all of these like a new home. Let somebody else enjoy them instead of letting all of them going into a waste.